welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting delivery of some pencils here which I'm going to unbox. I've actually been getting really into doing pencil illustrations and kind of moving away from the digital stuff, even though it wasn't that long ago that I was doing the digital stuff. But I feel really excited to be using like actual real life pencils again. So I have an illustration that I've been doing on my desk, which I'll just swing the camera around and show you. Yes, this is an illustration that I'm working on at the moment, which I think is really fun. It's a woman reading a book and then she's like sitting on a giant book. But yeah, so I've been doing these with my Prismacolor pencils. I like to sort of choose the colours that I'm using, take them out of the tin and then put them in the pot that I'm using. I really love how like pigmented the colours are, but I find that some of the pencils tend to break a little bit. Sometimes the lead in the pencil can break, and this pencil, oh, it's so small. So this was the colour that I've been using for like most of the section of the leaves on the tree, and I really needed this colour, and it was just shrinking and shrinking, and I needed it to be quite sharp to sort of go around all the leaves, and then I'd sharpen it and then it would break, and I love this colour and it kept breaking. But yeah, I've heard good things about the new pencils I've got, so yeah, let's move this off the table and open up the new pencils. So I realise I haven't actually told you what pencils these are yet, but that's because I can't quite pronounce the brand name. I'm not sure how to say it, but I will show you. I got some love hearts, yay! These are the pencils that I've got. How do we say this? It's Caran D'Ache. I really can't say this name. So apparently they're permanent colours, so they're like light fast. And I've heard loads of really good things about them. They are a little bit on the expensive side, but I found them on quite a good deal. It comes with these blender things as well, which I've never actually used a blender before, but I guess I could have a go. Yeah, so I think what I might do is get some paper and just sort of swatch these just to show you what colours there are. And I should also mention that you may have noticed that I kind of missed a month in my like challenge that I've been doing for my New Year's resolutions. So the challenge was that every month I was going to do a different project for my portfolio and sort of alternating between book illustration and editorial illustration. And we're in May now, so April I was meant to work on doing some editorial illustrations, but yeah, I didn't really get very far. April ended up being a kind of busy month with like some social stuff as well, which you would have seen because we went away to Norfolk. But yeah, if you haven't seen that, I will link that in the description. I have been kind of getting behind, as you may have noticed as well, just I think partly because I've been like doing videos about the project as well, and as much as I try, I can be a bit of a perfectionist, and obviously I want to like make good content for you guys, and I'm sort of like learning all of this as I go as well. Yeah, I really love these colours. They seem to come out like really pigmented. I love these blues, and also really excited by these like kind of dark like teals and greens as well. I'm gonna see if I can like how close a match this green is to the green that I was using. So I'll show you a quick clip of the illustration that I've done. If you want to see the full time lapse, check out my last video because I showed that in full there. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this illustration turned out. So much so that I really wanted to create another one in the series. So something that really helped me with the composition of these was to create a collage using different elements, just because I can't always draw what's in my mind. So I went on Google, and if you put in under like the settings, you can click down and select that you want like the usage is like any use or something like that. Then that just kind of puts your mind a little bit more at ease. I wasn't going to be copying exactly from these collages entirely. It was just to kind of play around with like positioning different items. So for the next illustration, I really wanted to do like a kind of Caribbean underwater scene, and then have the same idea of a woman reading on another giant book. I think I'm unofficially calling this the giant book series. So once I'm happy with the composition from my collage, I then do a rough sketch on my tablet. I then print this out I do like sort of 9 across a page, quite small, so that then I can test out different colours. And then I print out the large version, stick it underneath my light box and get drawing. Of course, I wanted to include lots of different like underwater animals. Thought it would be really fun to have like the octopus underneath and kind of like have the tentacles sort of going around the book. And I've drawn some of the other animals, like the other like seahorses and fish, as sort of surrounding as if she's reading them a story. I really want to do some more in this series, and I actually asked on Instagram for different locations because I like this idea of like a book transporting you to like different places. But yeah, and some of the responses I got were really good. I've had like in space, in the bath, someone said, like on a beach, on a desert, different places in history as well. So I really like the space idea. I think I was already sort of thinking about doing like a planets type one. Yeah, just sort of like the solar system and all different stars and stuff. I thought that that would look really good. Yeah, so look forward to more of these coming in the future. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. Also leave me a comment down below. I love reading and replying to your comments. Maybe you could tell me your favourite place to read. But yeah, that's everything for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.